everybody, and welcome back to new round of the Daily Gaming News. What? No, is this the podcast?
It's the podcast.
I'm in the wrong show. Sorry, guys. We gotta hit it. Bye. No,
Are you sure you're okay?
It's 10 p.m. here. Give me some snack. Come on. It's been a long day. How are you guys doing?
All right, thanks.
Yeah, kids.
How about you?
Slightly annoying again at OBS because it doesn't want to start recording now, and we're already streaming. It's all great now.
Oh dear.
It should be fine. Like last time, we had to use the live stream recording, like the podcast and VOD, and today again because a minute ago the recording function worked and now it isn't. So that's always pleasing to hear. Oh gosh! Welcome guys back to the new Byte Podcast. We sat down and discussed like how do we want to progress since the last time when we just did the catch up from Gamescom. We said, hey, we want to do this like every 2 weeks or so. So I definitely hit the spot and see when we're live every second Wednesday of the month. I think.
Yeah,
like the second and fourth. I think.
I believe so.
Roughly. We definitely have a 2 week rhythm right now, so that's a good thing for us at least because it gives it a little bit more time, to do also things, backgrounds, stuff like that. For example, if you've seen the website today or since yesterday, but it's some major updates to the theme and improvements for loading times, which are much, much nicer now. And hopefully you appreciate it as well out there. And this is me checking around the videos and everything, but let's not talk about me and everything. How are you guys doing the last week? What have you been playing? Happened?
Let's see. So I, in the last week, I've played a few different things. I played like Greedfall. I've played some World of Warcraft Classic. What else have I played? Trying to think now. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I think because those are the main things that I've been focusing on. I've also done a little bit of Pagan Online. I've been really kind of enjoying those. Greedfall is definitely something I want to do a more in-depth kind of review thing on.
Okay, and before you do that, what is Greedfall? Tell us a little bit about it.
So Greedfall is a RPG that is set in a kind of colonial fantasy world, where these people have these people have found a new island, kind of like the New World. Think Britain when they made the crossing to America, that kind of like new land, everything was new and different. But this has more fantasy elements to it, so there are fantastical beasts and tree people and things like that. It's pretty cool. But it's essentially, if you liked anything BioWare, you're gonna love Greedfall, even though it's created by a guy called Spiders. A group called Spiders. And they are they're not indie, they're not AAA, they're kind of AA studio. So there are quite a few gaping holes and problems, but overall, Greedfall is such a fun, interesting game with a deep, rich story and a lot of elements that allow you to craft various pieces of like armor and weapons, customize them as well, which really shows how much depth that they've put into the game. And I really think that if they progress in the way that they have been doing, then they're going to get up to levels of BioWare, like old kind of BioWare, which is really good because I saw a post online where it had Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect Andromeda, and Anthem, I think it was, and then and their ratings for each of the games, and then it had Spiders, which was, I can't remember what the first one was that they'd done, but it was something the Technomancer and then Greedfall, and it was going up, and it was like, it really, Spiders are, I think, going to take over from BioWare if they continue in this kind of fashion. But yeah, if you loved old BioWare games, then you will really enjoy Greedfall. The only thing that you might find a bit annoying is kind of like all of the glaring bugs and a few issues, but otherwise frame rate is good and it's just a great game overall.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the list of games. The first game came out in 2009, which is about Sherlock Holmes. Then we had Fairy, Legends of Avalon, Grey Matter, Testament of Sherlock Holmes, Of Orcs and Men. Then we had in 2013 Mars, Warlocks. And then the first game that I heard of actually was Bound by Flame. Then the Technomancer in 2016. Now Greedfall in 2019. Yeah, they even did ports over and everything. And they've been since day one with the publisher Focus on Interactive, which is very nice to see.
Yeah,
they get this going and going.
Definitely. Hopefully that Greedfall, because of its success over their previous games, it'll bring in a lot more revenue, and it also bring in a lot more kind of like trust to the company to be like, yeah, you guys can actually create something good. We'll invest more in you. So
yeah, it would be
I'm
awesome.
really hoping to see some cool new stuff from them at some point soon.
Emily, just sharing. So, Emily, what have you been doing besides doing that? How you been?
What my tweet or game
I don't know.
overall?
What have you been doing?
Yeah,
because I've been you've been at home again. You have the rare chance of playing Sims 3.
Yes, I did tweet about that, and I was rather vocal about it to some of my friends as well.
Like raising,
so yeah, basically I went home for one of my best friend's 21st birthday parties, and I had the chance to go on my old PC and swipe all that dust off and boot up for the first time in 6 months, I think.
Wow.
So yeah, it was pretty dusty, and I did sneeze a couple of times because it was so like old and the dust. And yeah, I got to play Sims 3, which was absolutely amazing, and yeah, I got to make new families on there, and literally like relive when I first got every year's expansion pack, like just relive that excitement of going through the game again and remembering like what I could do, what I couldn't, because since then I've played like different. I've followed like Sims 4 quite a bit because like all the like things are on that now, like all the spotlight. So
I always have the question about when playing Sims, do you always want to like continue that one legacy family, or are you more the player who wants to always like, just create a new family from scratch, go along with it for a few hours and then drop them, and next time you come back you're always doing a new one? What's interesting in that?
Basically, I'm the type of person that creates a whole load of families, and I basically just creates like my own town. If you like, obviously I have a main plan. I have a master plan to create the legacy, and this usually takes quite a lot. It depends if I lose interest or not. It has happened before, which I've played about 3 months worth of a game, and I've just gone, don't want to play this anymore. Probably gone to Fallout 4 or something. And yeah, I really enjoyed going back to it, and yeah,
that's cool.
I will be playing a lot more of it.
I bet you do.
Yes.
I haven't been playing as much. I mean, we did play Heave Ho the last time when my birthday was. Did a review for that on the channel, which right now since Monday afternoon. I posted it. It was already with the new set here and everything. I did some things actually with the LED lights that I have, which are sad. I think if you put it like this, there you go. There's one. One of the LED lights where I just try to make more of a color scheme going, or basically do more with lighting techniques to make even the background at least a little bit more interesting. And I'm working with basically nothing, you know. Like there's just a door and a cupboard there, and I try to still be interesting enough. And when I notice, for example, that having the bright lights in front of me, but something colorful behind me, it really looks quite interesting, at least just from myself. When I was looking, it's actually not too boring. It's not just like a green screen thing. And Emily looks like she's doing a Billie Eilish cover right now because her webcam froze. Oh, there it is. She's back. Hey.
She's back.
With correct eyes.
I do apologise for my internet connection. I am currently sharing it with 5 other people.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, in a flat, which I'm moving out of soon, which I'm pretty glad about. Yes. Let's move on.
Yeah. As I was saying, it's nice to do some creative experiments, and I want to do more of that in that direction. Just letting go of the news that I did, which is, it just shows again how much I'm still in the rhythm of saying, oh, we can make the new Byte news and stuff like that. It has built up over a year, and I was a little bit dissatisfied how it was, you know, always perceived when people were clicking in. I said it already in the video. Like, yeah, they were there, but rarely really interacting. I was more interested to do things that is engaging, you know, that I have a conversation or something like that. But it was more, if it was clicked, consumed, then thrown away, really. So I was a little bit sad about that. And to change it up, I said, okay, I need to focus again. I do at most one topic at a time. And if I want to do something, I want to at least give people also additional insights and stuff like that. Like to make it even more interesting that they gain something from it. But there's also even the open space to say what's happening next. For example, the video that I did after the Heathrow review was about Pokemon League, where Ash has currently won for the first time ever his first league, like official big league at least. The Orange Islands don't really count for many. And I always love when I see this headline about some sports like website tweeted out, this 20-year career of a 10-year-old finally came to a close with his first league win. I was like, wow, this is everyone's employee's dream, a 10-year-old with 20 years of experience. So he's young, fresh, can be exploited, and he has still a lot of experience, which is fantastic.
What every employer wants.
Yeah, exactly. It's what everyone wants.
Oh, man.
Nonetheless, we're actually getting a lot of traction right now. Again, not as many interactions as I was hoping for in terms of, for example, having discussions going, but it was the first time I was actually talking about an anime instead of just a game, so I guess see where this goes. Yeah. I was actually watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I don't know if I want to do a video about that. Probably has been done to death. But on the other side is something where maybe it's just nice to see, because there's always like a new perspective, even if I just do my own perspective. It's not. Yeah. I'm not really too much into the technicalities of that, but could be still interesting. Maybe I do like the games of that anime, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll figure something
out. Anime that has a game.
I mean, for example, the Yu-Gi-Oh games were hilarious at times.
Oh man, I love the Yu-Gi-Oh games.
I played like 2, one on PlayStation 1 and one Game Boy Advance. So that's something that I could talk about. Other than that,
I played quite a few of like the Yu-Gi-Oh games because I liked playing the card game as a kid and everything. But I don't think I enjoy like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure as much as some people do, because some people really get into it and I just don't understand it. It's so confusing, you know.
I had the problem when I started on Crunchyroll. They started with the latest season, which was like 7 stories in already. I was like, hang on, I don't get this. And then I noticed, actually, like on the 7th season or something, which could be like the 7th generation, because every season is just one Joestar family member in one generation. The next season is like a few generations ahead, and it has an ongoing story. And I personally thought that was quite interesting. Started off first with some like 1800 brother rivalry, and all of a sudden it goes into the direction of, you poisoned my father, and if you want to take me down, I won't let that happen because I have a mask that makes me into a vampire. And like, what is happening? And then after that, they start to use a breathing technique to get energy into the body, to use it to punch real hard. I'm like, what is happening?
What?
This is amazing. So after you really need to start from the very beginning on, and then experience it, and give after 4 episodes, I was like, okay, I mean, this is bizarre as it says, and it's really freaking. Like the second season, which is about the nephew of the first family member, I was like, oh, interesting, new character. We'll see where it's going. I follow up with that, and it's so epic in the end, in the conclusion, when it's like 2,000-year-old vampire lords all of a sudden having a fight in a battle arena, and they're talking about honor and stuff like that. So I really missed out not watching it earlier. So yeah, go to something like Crunchyroll. I think you can watch it. It is quite insane.
Yeah, I think I need to. I need to sit down and try watching it properly, because I don't think I understand it at all. It makes no sense to me.
Yeah, maybe you started on the wrong episode or something.
Maybe, because it's the same. I'm gonna get probably a lot of heat for this, but One Piece as well. I didn't get One Piece.
No, that's fair. That's 1,000 episodes where you say, why do we start now anymore? I think I watched the first 2 seasons, something like that, back in my childhood. And it was on TV. And it's forever ago. And nowadays, I couldn't watch it. Same with Naruto. I know he has a son now, and the son has the series and stuff like that. I don't care. It was there when
but
there was
the same with what's it called? Dragon Ball. I don't get Dragon Ball at all. I tried watching it, and I've been told there's some good there's a new season that makes everything a lot more understandable. But I don't get it.
No, that's its own kind of worms.
That's its own new thing.
No, that's this new series called Super has I think 170 episodes, something like that. And continues on the series from the 90s, which had its own spin-off, which was there's so weird thing. I need to invite one of my anime buddies and have a podcast with them about it, just to reflect how we're feeling after years of it being brought back. And I'm like, yeah, I like enjoying it. There's also a video game spin-off where there's some promotional anime for that, which only releases every month 1 episode or so, if even. And it's a whole this is canon, this is not canon, this is from the original creator, this is just done by a movie studio. I'm like, oh, okay. It's too weird.
Yeah.
So what else has happened so far in your life? Because I have something that I look forward to the end of this week. I don't know if you have something to look forward, so I want to give you an opportunity to speak again. I don't know. Except for the weekend, everyone can agree. We look forward to the weekend. Ugh. Some reaction?
I'm not sure what's oh, wait, hang on. No, I know something that's coming up soon. Or in the next 3 weeks or so. So through kind of work and other things, I saw on Facebook a post from the Macmillan Cancer Support, which is a charity based here in the UK. And I looked at that, and it was a post about something called the Game Heroes, and I was like, that seems very interesting. Let me check that out. And it's essentially a 24-hour live stream where you live stream yourself, you get donations from people, and you put all of the money and donations to charity to help people with to help fund cancer research, and also help fund people to support people with cancer and support their families as well, because it's not just them that are going through a big change, it's their family as well that's going through a lot of stuff. And I was I was intrigued and I was interested, and I read some more about it and read, like, is this an easy thing to do or is it going to be difficult? And no, it was the simplest thing. And I have decided that on the 7th of October, 6th to the 7th of October, I will be doing a 24-hour live stream in support of Macmillan cancer research and cancer support. And I really, really want you guys, if you are listening to this either now or you're listening to it later on, whatever you're listening to it on, I would really like it if you could join, donate if you can, stay up as long as you can with me if you want, whatever suits you, but definitely do come down. It's going to be quite fun. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. I know I'm going to play a lot of games. I've been toying with the idea of having a thing where if somebody donates a certain amount, then it will kind of spin or create a poll to decide what kind of game I play next, and when I stop, or what I do that's kind of like a challenge during that kind of match or that level. I know there's a few ideas that I've had, and I'm definitely I'm open to ideas. So if you want to send me your ideas on Discord or Twitter or something, I will try and keep anything and everything open. Anything we can do to raise money for charity is fantastic. And if I just search for Game Heroes now, because there was one thing that really stood out to me, and it was the fact that how it helps. If we raise £50 through this live stream, just £50, we could help fund a cancer information nurse specialist to man their support lines to deal with calls or web inquiries. And what I've done is I've set out a goal of £500, and with a £500 goal, we could pay for a Macmillan social care worker or family support worker for 4 days, helping patients, family members, and carers manage the social and practical problems of living with cancer. And it would be incredible as to raise that kind of money to give back to those to those kind of people, because they really do need it. I have been in a place where I needed help because somebody in my family had cancer, and I know that it really does help and make a difference when there's somebody there who knows what's going on and knows kind of how to explain things and how to help you go through those kind of situations. So even if we only raise £50, we will be doing something. If we raise £5, we'll be doing something. So please do, if you are around at that time, please do come and check it out. I'm aiming to start at roughly about 6 or 7, maybe 8 o'clock on the 6th, which I believe is a Sunday. So do it Sunday night.
October 6th, yeah.
Yep, so October 6th, and stream it all the way through to the same time on October 7th. So even if you miss out on the Sunday, if you're busy, come and check me out after you finish work, or when you're on your lunch break or something. Just tune in. I will be doing something. I don't know what I'll be doing, but I will be doing something, and I'll be probably messing around while doing it too. So yeah,
playing lots of games, definitely.
Yes, playing lots of games, and maybe you guys will be joining me and doing some stuff. Maybe some Halo, maybe some I don't know what other games we have. Maybe some Minecraft, whatever comes up. But yeah, I'm down to play a lot of things. But I will hit those 24 hours. I will try and take as few breaks as possible and just be a crazy person, because that's what this is all about. It's all about having a good time, to raise money for a good charity, to help other people to have good times too. And I'll stop there.
Yep, I just added on. I think I broke everything. Try to show the profile on, but it should have worked out.
Sure.
So yeah, guys, check it out. October 6th, starting time will be revealed. Of course, we also have a countdown and announcement posts on social media and the website, thenewbyte.com. So come around, check it out. You definitely won't miss it, and don't want to miss it. The epic, as you.
Definitely.
All right. Yeah, we'll see. I'll definitely say it if I have time. I probably have. My father's birthday is on the 5th, but on the 6th, I come back home again and everything. And yeah, I just want to understand, like, you wanted to start on Sunday and want to go into Monday?
Yes. So the reason behind that is through my work, I'm able to volunteer 1 day a year, and it doesn't affect kind of like having to do annual leave type thing. And I thought that doing something like that, it would either be a Sunday into a Monday or a Friday into a Saturday, as I didn't really want to do over a weekend, as that could end up a bit kind of messy, and especially having 24 hours with not very much sleep and everything, and then having to start on Monday would not be ideal. So I thought what I'll try and do is get a lot of sleep on the Sunday, and then go into the Sunday night all rested and excited, ready to go. Lots of healthy snacks and water, and yeah, just basically definitely have a good time.
Definitely stock up on water, tea, definitely, because the voice will be suffering under that long amount of probably talking. I don't know.
Yep.
And like, it definitely already shows like after 4 hours of stream.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a real struggle, and respect to you for doing that.
Thank you. Definitely looking forward to it.
Good luck.
Cool.
All right, Emily, what's something you want to look forward to next? There's something
Soon.
On the road coming up.
I don't know. A lot of it is work related.
And that is under NDA and embargo, not to mention, which is fair.
So probably looking forward to moving back home so I can actually do some stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's been a year since I've probably actually made anything
Content.
like in content.
Yeah.
Apart like that's not with you guys or anything all by myself. So yeah, that would be something to look forward to.
Definitely need to talk about a few games before Gamescom.
Yes, that is a good point. Yes. Other than that, nothing much to look forward to.
I've just
Yes, pretty much. That I can look forward to. That I know that I'm going to look forward to. But yeah, like games wise and IT stuff and stuff like that. So yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, let's move on.
Damn.
What's up?
I've been looking forward to talk about this the whole time. Like the whole day, I was like, "Oh, guys, I want to talk about this," and I'm just looking forward to the raid on Area 51, guys. I'm so excited. I want to see if idiots are going to march on a military base in the US, because there's already been people, being put away. I think like 2 Dutch people were there already, and it's like, what are these people thinking? Like, what's going on in their head? Like, I know it's a mean thing to post about it, say like, don't let the flame die and everything, but for real, it's like, do you really want to risk your lives for that? I don't know. And like going through the archives of the internet and stuff like that, the weird things people did, especially on stuff like 4chan and stuff like that, it's crazy. People do crazy things, but do they actually want to raid a military base? No idea. Probably nothing happens. But the whole mess that starts before that is just so hilarious to watch and read about. Like, people are actually preparing in the base, they have a meeting. What if actually 500 people show up and stuff like that? And we're like, I don't know. I'm excited.
There will be a lot of bodies.
We don't know.
It'll be weird. I gotta say, I think my favorite memes are the ones where it's like a guy running away from some sort of police officer or something, and it just says me with like Windows 9 or me with the shampoo that gets 100% of the clean or something like that.
Like a toothpaste that gets empty all the way, or what I personally like, a McDonald's ice cream machine that doesn't break. A printer that still prints black and white, although cyan is empty. Stuff like that. And even so, like where the same dude who was running away was like copied as me after the raid when I run away with my clones. Like, yeah, that's fine. And there's so many weird things. This will go down in history as maybe something very tragic or hilarious when they just stand outside like, oh, we're here, we're having a little festival and stuff like that. I don't know. It could be just very, meaningless, fun. They don't actually rate it.
I say hold like a big festival with music and everything, just to get everyone bouncing next to Area 51.
It's a weird and fun thing, and I don't know. It's just cute. I'm curious to see what will happen with that. Yeah. Do they actually follow through with that? And
because didn't the guy like pull out? Didn't he like say that he wasn't going to do it anymore? Yeah,
he was like trying to. I think he wasn't in use and expect even what the Naruto run is and stuff like that, and then afterwards thought, this is going crazy. I actually meant it as a joke, as what everyone do, and everyone's in on the joke now. But sometimes people take jokes too far, and that's when it gets interesting and weird. So the internet historians will go down and say like, oh, this happened. And I'm very excited if they actually want to follow through with that. People are actually that crazy. It's like, it's more a bit curiosity. We all have that inside of us where we're just like, people could die. How would they do that? Are they really that crazy? And so we'll see what will happen. definitely gonna have my news open, see what will happen. Yeah. Have CNN running in the background on Friday. Whilst I also play the new Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, the Nintendo Switch re-release, which will come out on Friday, and I'm so excited for that as well, for me personally, because I can play it fine. And that will be my next review coming up after HeaveHo, the Link's Awakening re-release, or remake, basically. Because I played the original back in the day when it was on Game Boy Color, which was already, a color version to the black and white version that released beforehand. And I even had, for decades, had the solution guide to it, which was slowly falling apart. And I had everything there, small maps, even the dungeons laid out, which weapons you get, which room you need to, here's the key and stuff like that. I studied that so much. Crazy. Same with the original Pokemon guide, which I also bought back in the day. In the 90s. So it's going to be interesting. They changed a few things around, of course, besides the graphics and some actual voice acting in there. We have the musicians singing now the song of the lady. We also have a dungeon builder, basically, because you can earn like single rooms where you can make your own dungeons going down in Zelda Link's Awakening and stuff like that. It's going to be interesting to review. I definitely hope that I can make it. Besides family stuff coming up every weekend now for a few weeks even. It's going to be crazy. And then at the beginning of next month, we already have the next Destiny 2 Shadowkeep. Be exciting, which hopefully releases, if I saw it correctly, like usually they do it with the reset, which happens at 7 p.m. local time here. So I can easily go to work, come back, sit down, then start a stream and just play the new content of Destiny, which will definitely happen. That's where my Tuesday will be going, live on Twitch, thenuba.com. Check it out.
Yep.
And yeah, other than that, it's good being alive. It's good being forward.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to spread some happiness.
Yeah, you got to spread happiness as much as you can, you know?
Yeah, you do your part soon with the charity event, and what everyone tries.
Definitely.
All right, guys. Do you have anything else you want to talk to the people today? Talk to us?
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what is do you guys, okay, going back to the kind of live stream that I'm going to do, what what do you guys think I should do? Is there any like specific things that you go, oh, that would be kind of fun if you do this? Because I was thinking, if somebody donates £5, I don't know how I'm going to track this. Ideally, I need to figure this out beforehand. But if somebody donates £5, then for 10 minutes, I will wear one of Liz's wigs on my head. And I will game with a wig on my head, like the locks and everything. It will, there are multi-colors as well, so people can choose what color they want.
Interesting.
But yeah, I will. I think that might be a fun little thing to do. You got any thoughts or suggestions?
I don't know. There could be like a terrible game that you need to play. I don't know, Barbie's Adventure or something. They say, or like a classic game where you say, I don't know, things I would do. I already mentioned that in our chat group where I said like, hey, if there's a certain amount, I would sing a song. It would sound like crap, but hey, it's for charity. Yeah. So I say, okay, there's like 3 to 4 songs maybe that I would prepare. So I could do these. I won't do them well, but it's not about a performance. It's about giving something an incentive. And it's like, hey, if we gather 200 pounds, we get Snake Eater the theme for Metal Gear Solid 3. Stuff like that. Oops. I don't know.
Yeah, I got some. I need to do some like thinking on that one. See if I can come up with anything. But yeah.
Or just eat something that you usually wouldn't do, like these chocolate eggs that you gave to me and who are just terrible.
What? Oh, you mean Cadbury's?
Yeah, Cadbury's something else.
You can't. No, those eggs are so good because they're just like.
To me, they would be terrible, but that would be a fun incentive where I bite in like, oh God, this is for charity.
Oh, okay, all right. I know this. If we get £500. This is a good incentive. If we get £500, I will eat a chili on stream. No, wait, no, that's too much. If I do £250, if we get halfway, I will eat a chili on stream. We're talking like a hot pepper. I do crap. I am horrible. I will start crying. I am really bad with really hot spices. So I will, at £250, I will eat a chili.
You have one problem, dude. It's like the beginning of the month. People were already paid, so there will be money ready to have that happen. And I'll probably match a large portion of that to see that. Sounds like a good idea. It's like things where you think like it would be entertaining, it would be bad for me, but it's for charity, so let's just go for it. So yeah, it's fun. It's like I saw people do interesting things, which are like small fun things. They don't hurt anyone. Like people say, hey, if we reach, I don't know, £5,000, I'm gonna dye my hair green, things like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
gonna shave my beard after 20k.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be $1 million for me, but £1 million to charity. I actually shaved my beard. I don't think so.
Yeah, I would. I'm pretty much like within reason. I'm willing to do a lot for charity. Like there's some things where I'm just like, no, do that. But I'm willing to do a lot. So we'll just have to see. I have to come up with some crazy things. But yeah, I will do the. If we get halfway, if we get to £250, I will eat a hot chili on stream. Just bite into that.
It's recorded.
It will happen. Tape. It's gonna happen. If we get to the goal, then it will happen. 100%.
Cool. Oh, and with that, I think it's getting late and things like that. We don't have much to talk about right now, and we had a good talk. Podcasts don't need to go for too long, so if you don't have anything else to say, I suggest we go to where people can find us and what we're doing. So, Emily, do you want to start us off with that?
So you can find me on Twitter at EmilyH45. And you guys, how can you find you guys?
Dan?
Well, you can find me on Discord, on our Discord. I think it's just discord.com.
No, thenewbyte.com/Discord.
Something. That's it, thenewbyte.com/Discord. Where you can find our links. Join the Discord. That's where you can find me most of my time. You can also find me on Twitter at DJH331. You can also find me on, I think there's, yeah, that's pretty much it. I might do some more Twitch stuff at some point, but that's mainly where I am at the moment. And yeah, definitely, if you want to donate, that will also be in the description. I believe it's just simply going onto the Game Heroes website, looking for someone to donate, and you search for DJH331, and that will come up, and you'll be able to donate there. But don't do it right now. Wait until the stream.
Yep.
Wait,
October
wait
6th.
for it. Yep. And 7.
And 7, yeah. The whole 7. All right, then,
What
guys.
about you, Flo? Where can people find you?
Guys, you know it already. HAU5. That's house and test at the end. House test, HAU5 test everywhere. On Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Watch Mojo, IMDb, I don't know, everywhere. Would be cool if I would actually be an IMDb. But stuff like that, yeah. So you know me. You know where you can find me. Thanks again for watching, guys. Have a nice evening. Have a nice day. And rest of something more else you have. If it's tonight, have a nice night. Bye. And see you soon.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.